Hi there, I'm Nick, co-founder of Sempo. We help NGOs deliver better humanitarian relief. People live or die after a disaster based on the aid that they receive in the first 72 hours. But a program manager at an NGO that you guys all know told me he doesn't know why anyone pretends that they can do anything inside of 2 weeks. At the core of this is a system that's just too complex. There's too much that has to happen between an NGO deciding to launch for a crisis and aid actually getting to the people who need it. And when it does arrive, it's often the wrong kind. 70% of Syrian refugees sold the aid they were given to buy what they actually needed. There's a better way of doing aid, and it looks like this. Funds from NGOs going straight to people affected by a crisis so that they can buy what they need. It's called cash transfer programming. And at Sempo, we believe it's the future of humanitarian aid. That's why we've set out to help NGOs do more of it. This is how it works. We use online data to rapidly identify people who have been affected by a crisis. We use algorithms similar to those used to detect credit card fraud to verify that they've actually been affected. Then, we use a combination of local payment providers and SMS to send relief funds directly to people so that they can immediately buy what they need. What this means for NGOs is that they now have unprecedented transparency into how their funds are being used. What it means overall is that we reduce response times from 2 weeks to 2 days, overheads from 60% to 6%, but most importantly, we deliver genuinely useful aid. Currently, cash transfer spending is only 10% of the $30 billion that is spent annually around the globe on humanitarian relief. But it's projected to grow to become the norm. For example, DFAT has just announced that cash is now their preferred way of delivering aid. So we're right on the forefront of a really rapidly growing field. We're also uniquely placed to tackle this. I have a background in humanitarian engineering and data science, while my co-founder Tristan is experienced at driving online growth. And our advisor Paula, she was previously World Vision's Global Director of Cash Transfers. That's why, since starting to work on this in November, we've already delivered aid to hundreds of people on 5 different continents. I'm also really proud to say that we've got a number of great partnerships in the pipeline, including working with one of Lebanon's largest NGOs to get aid to those same Syrian refugees who previously had to sell what they'd been given. Our vision is to become the platform for cash transfers in humanitarian relief. And so here's our ask for tonight. We want to speak to NGOs and governments that share our belief that cash transfer programming is the future of humanitarian aid. If that's you, or you can make an introduction, then please come and speak to us. Thank you.